On August 19, 2025, for the first time in modern history, Kazakhstan surpassed Russia in nominal GDP per capita. According to the IMF, Kazakhstan reached $14,770, while Russia, $14,260. This may seem symbolic, but it is historic. The junior partner in projects like the EAEU and CSTO has overtaken the big brother. Numbers alone don't reflect living standards, but they reveal a trend. Kazakhstan is moving upward, while Russia is stagnating or even sliding backward. This is not just economics, it's about strategy. Moscow spends on geopolitical adventures, while Astana invests in digital economy, green energy, and logistics. Kazakhstan's growth has surprised skeptics. With only 20 million people, the country steadily raised incomes through diversification and sound macroeconomic policies. Oil, uranium, and copper revenues were reinvested into infrastructure, transport corridors, energy projects, and education. Astana became a key transit hub between China, Europe, and Russia, maintaining macro stability. Meanwhile, Russia stayed dependent on hydrocarbons and heavy industry, now hit by sanctions and isolation. Import substitution and rising military spending consume resources, while private investment stagnates. Kazakhstan chose openness instead of isolation, competitiveness instead of militarization. It balances between East and West, developing ties with China, the EU, and the US, while keeping only formal alliance with Moscow. Astana focuses on digital transformation, governance reform, privatization, and institutional change. State companies adapt to market standards. IT and venture investment are growing, backed by predictable regulation. The results are visible, not only in numbers, but also in business climate. In Russia, the opposite dynamic, a mobilized economy. Defense and security spending already exceeds a third of the budget. GDP grows mostly through weapons production and logistical adaptation. Small businesses are trapped by taxes, capital controls, and political unpredictability. Kazakhstan's rise is a signal for all of Eurasia. While Moscow clings to imperial illusions, neighbors bet on the future. Uzbekistan pushes reforms, Azerbaijan expands energy and logistics, even Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan move toward more balanced economies. This is more than numbers, it's a change of roles. Russia is losing leadership and is no longer a model for neighbors. They are no longer afraid to move forward independently, and Kazakhstan shows they can succeed. Kazakhstan's nominal GDP success may be just the beginning. If trends continue, the gap will widen. Uzbekistan, with 36 million people, reforms, and growing exports, is next in line. Meanwhile, Russia risks remaining an empire of the past, vast in land, poor in incomes and influence. A single number on a GDP chart may become a milestone in post-Soviet history. Kazakhstan has shown you can move forward without repeating Moscow's mistakes.